Hey guys, it's Momtourage, the podcast about being a mom that thinks that most mom stuff is super boring. So we created our own posse. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carrie, and we are ready to walk you down the red carpet of motherhood. Hey, we're back. I feel like we just need to embrace. Oh gosh, guys, it's been a while.
Wait, we put something on. Wait, there's music playing. What is it? You know, we're already having some technical difficulties. It's like,
guys, this show is, we went big on
we
this
went
first
so
one.
big.
We went big. Guys, welcome to Momtourage Live from your couch. Now
presented
by
Cafe
How
Mom.
do I
You
do
see
this?
it? Yeah.
It's backwards, right
there
there.
you go. Hey! We are so excited about this partnership, but we will get into all of this. For those of you who don't know, Momtourage is the show for all the anti-mommy group moms just looking for their squad. And this is your mom outlet. It's a safe place to let loose after a very, very hard week of momming from the comfort of your sweats with a lovely beverage.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm.
Guys, we are so excited to be back after a kind of a long hiatus.
Yeah, it was super long.
At least from this live show.
Yeah.
And we have got a jam-packed, great show for you guys today. Tonight,
Yes.
we are, Ashley and I have been talking about doing this for like a really long time.
A really
Like,
long
super long
time.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe from one of our past lives. We are exploring our past lives with past life regression guide, Becky Gonzalez.
And then throughout the show, we are going to be checking in with Baby Nips from Thunder Bulge, who will be doing some dancing for all of us and giving us a little bit of eye candy, if
Beyond
you will.
my sparkly top.
Yeah, because this top
Okay,
is
guys,
so
I have
good,
to tell you a
though.
quick story about
Can you
this top.
save it for Trick or Ditch?
Okay, I'll
Okay,
save
saving it for
Ditch.
Trick or
Okay.
Ditch. First up, very important matters. Our drinking game.
Our drinking game.
You know, we do this every single show. We find having our beverage very, very important. So tonight, the special word is Cafe Mom. In honor of our brand new partnership that we are very, very excited to be a part of.
Yes.
Do you want to try it?
Sure. What do you name a coffee that a mom drinks?
A Cafe Mom.
Oh, that was my worst one yet.
It was so bad. The one in rehearsal was so much better. It was straight to the point. So every time we say that word or somebody says that word, you're going to want to drink. What are you drinking tonight?
You made me this
I know. I love how I
delicious-
asked.
First of all, my ice is melting, so it looks like I'm just drinking like dirty water. Like you gave me nasty Jersey City water or something. This is a gin that is infused with.
It's Tanqueray Sevilla Orange Gin.
It's really good, and we're having it with
Soda water.
Soda
Topo
water.
Chico.
No, Topo Chico. I almost said Topeka. Topeka, Kansas. And we're both drinking that. I don't mean to like bust your thunder, but that's what
No,
you're
but
drinking as well.
we are. You know, I feel like in order to really get this first show back, Yvonne says she's offended. Yvonne, Linda, we have missed you both terribly.
Yes.
The two that we can always rely on being here. I feel like what this show really needs to just like kickstart and get going is a little Thunder Bulge.
Oh, that is exactly what we need.
Are you guys ready for this? Take it away, Baby Nips.
This is an announcement from the National Sexy Service. There's a 100% chance of Thunder Bulge in your area. Things are going to get hot and extremely wet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Thunder Bulge!
Yeah.
I apologize if our mic is hot, but I cannot not respond to that. This is so good. Oh,
Hello,
Baby
welcome.
Nips.
Or thank you for having me.
Oh, what a king you
You're
are.
bringing the thunder, baby Nips.
Oh my God. Hey, will you do us a favor and stick around for the entire show?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Ladies, okay. Listen, if you can see right there, we are putting up a virtual tip jar. And every time we get some Thunder Bulge action, just take a picture of that QR code. So QR codes, I'm old, so I'm going to explain it to you. You open up your camera, you hold it up to the picture of
That
the
little
QR
square
code,
gibberish
thing,
thing.
and it will pull up a browser on your phone.
It'll
and
pull up Venmo.
Venmo specifically. And you can just send a little bit of love to Baby Nips tip jar. Feel free to make it rain. Yeah. And remember, the better you tip,
the better
the tip.
Oh, Baby Nips, will you come back and join us in a little bit?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Amazing. We'll see you soon.
All right.
This is the best show we've done. Like this is amazing.
This isn't even like generally our MO, but we are just
we are really into it. We're embracing this season 2.
Yes.
Season 2 in Cafe Mom.
For those of you who have been longtime watchers, what do we have any commentary here? Gina Carrie's sister is saying yes. Yvonne is saying I'm dancing. My sister-in-law is saying it's the mustache that does it for me. It is
mustache guys all around. I'm here for all of your dirty humor.
Oh my God. So you guys who've been watching for a long time, you know we love doing a giveaway for you because it's just really fun.
Right.
It's really
plus we love free shit.
Yeah, we really
let's be real.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
So today we're doing things a little differently.
Slightly different giveaway.
Yes. Today our giveaway is go ahead, please.
A virtual lap dance from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Baby Nips. All right. So today it's a little bit different. If you want to enter, you just click the link we just posted right there in the comments.
Yep.
And come join us on StreamYard. That means you'll be on camera. Baby Nips is
eventually,
not
and
like
possibly.
the whole show. Yeah. Baby Nips is going to pick. Ashley's like, legally, we don't want to tell you that you're going to be on camera. It's going to be somebody, but I
just want to give the people realistic expectations.
Okay. Anyway, Baby Nips is going to pick one person to join him and join us for a virtual lap dance.
Yes. And there's going to be all kinds of audience interaction. We're going to be playing some games with Baby Nips. He's going to be bringing some people to the forefront to play these games. So just make sure you join us. There's only a limited amount of space on the streaming platform.
So act now.
Yeah. Join now if you're going to do it. Okay.
So then let's party it up.
Let's do it. Let's drink and dish.
All right. Hey, before we drink and dish. Okay, let's drink and dish.
What? What were you going to say?
I was going to ask you what your stripper name was.
Oh, my stripper name. What was it? It's like your first
pet? We want to know what your stripper names are.
Right. But what is it?
It is your first pet plus the street you were raised on.
Okay, so mine is Chassie Gregory, which sounds a lot more like a porn star than a stripper.
Classy, or like a good call girl, a lady of the evening,
like an Ashley Madison.
Yes.
You know that's a website.
Yes. Mine is Jasper Quincy.
Oh, that sounds like an English.
Fancy.
Like an English broad.
What are your guys? Throughout the show, let's get some stripper names.
Yeah, we want to hear it. Leave it in the comments. We will bring them onto the screen. We love talking to you during this. This is our way of doing that. So now can I say drink and dish?
Yes, drink and dish.
Drink and dish. Guys, we're rusty.
I just danced open the back of my shirt.
Well, okay. Firstly, I think we need to talk about
this shirt.
You are doing Liza Minnelli's work in this
shirt, really.
And it is only fantastic.
Thank you.
I am so jealous that it is not my shirt.
I love just this raspberry.
It's so good.
It's so good. And these sleeves open. Okay, let me tell you.
It's giving me all the raz and all the mataz.
Oh, mataz. Yes. Jazz hands. Okay, so I'm a part. We actually had them on the show, one of the live shows, the ladies from the Mom Edit.
Yes.
So they have a Facebook page called the Mom Edit, and people post like, does this outfit work? Where can I buy these shoes that I saw in this catalog? Like, it's a really nice community where people help in a truthful and nice way.
Yeah.
Women like reclaim their style.
Yes.
So Sarah Fuller, who's one of like the main people that's on there all the time.
She's a top fan.
She's a top contributor.
Yes.
Amazing. She posts stuff that she finds at like used stores or flea markets, whatever. So she posted this shirt. She goes, oh God, someone come to Chicago and buy this shirt. So I was like, somebody in Chicago buy me this shirt. That girl bought me the shirt and mailed it to me and was like, no charge. It needs to find the right owner. Human. It made my whole, first of all, this was like an $11. Why anyone, this is a priceless gem.
Yes.
I've named her Rue after Rue McClanahan.
Yes.
And as I move, the rhinestones fall off and just
No one needs to know
it's
that.
so good. I'm very
That's
excited.
the dirty secret of this fantastic shirt. Every
I think
good
also the
performer
dirty
needs one.
secret is that it will smell forever. It doesn't smell now, but I think I'm going to make it smell.
How
But
do you wash that thing?
I'm now just going to look for old lady tops because this is the best top.
I love it. A friend once told me that I aspire to be B. Arthur, and I was like, I feel so seen.
I know. So that's the story of this top. That's really my dish.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the other stuff, which is I, for one, am just so happy to be back.
I don't even remember the last time we were in person.
No, I don't remember it. We were doing it before a hiatus, which was probably like a few months.
Yeah.
We were doing it separately.
For like a while because of quarantine.
All kinds of stuff. And now
Actually, I think the last live show we did was the day I moved into the house. October 30th?
No. We did like a Valentine's Day
show. Right. Forget about it.
Don't listen to her. But we also want to tell you a little bit about this new Cafe Mom partnership that we are super, super, super excited about. It has been, you said on the podcast, it was like what did you compare
I said it's like a really, when you find the perfect bra.
Yes.
It's like supportive without being restrictive.
Right. No uniboob.
No uniboob. It gives both girls their freedom.
Right. No like overflow.
Right.
That's the worst.
Just fits perfectly. That's sort of how this Cafe Mom partnership has been.
Yeah. It's been really nice to be a part of
a supportive community.
Yeah. We feel like appreciated.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Good.
It's so amazing. And we're just so happy to be doing this with them. So they didn't pay us to say that. We said that by
It's
choice.
like our hashtag swag bag.
Yes.
But for Cafe Mom.
But we also were really excited because it gave us an excuse to bring back our live show, which we really love doing. The whole reason we started this in quarantine when moms were just
all spent.
I mean, inundated with just like the scariness of the world, Zoom school.
We had all watched the same shows.
Everyone in one house together. Yes. Like making every single meal. It was just
we made the sourdough bread. We were done with that.
Yes. There was no escape. So we felt like we needed, and hopefully you guys needed, a nice escape from momming.
Girls' night out.
Yeah. And this is how this came to be. And we are really happy that now that the world seems to be opening up a little bit, we're very cautious about things, but that we can do this together and we can do this with you. And it still feels like a good gals night. So we'll be with you twice a month. We will let you guys know ahead of time. Make sure you're following us on Instagram or Facebook at Momtourage Podcast because we will be filling you in on all of that. And of course, follow Cafe Mom because they actually post about it.
I know.
It's incredible. All right. Listen, what is this show without mom rage?
Mom rage!
Because we put the rage in motherhood.
I can figure
I know. I could never be a meteorologist.
And I'm on the other side today. I'm usually there, but now we're here, so it's like confusing.
Do you have a mom rage? We love hearing your mom rages, and this is like kind of a pivotal thing Momtourage does is like hearing mom rage because it's important to feel heard.
So my mom rage is that ever since my sister, Gina, came, my daughter's been in a big girl bed because the kids taught each other how to climb out of bed. And ever since the big girl bed, she doesn't really know how to put herself down. Like she used to like do the thing where like we read the story, whatever, we put her in the crib. And then you notice I just threw my sister under the bus, like blame me for everything. Just kidding. We put her in the big girl bed, which she like wonderfully transitioned to. She loves it. We got rid of her pacifier that day too. Like we really did it. Oof. But I know we just like ripped it all off, ripped the Band-Aid. Yeah. She does not put herself to sleep anymore. So the whole nighttime process takes like almost an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then since we were still doing the nap, it's like then that same thing in the middle of the day. So I get so much less done now. And because I'm a mom and I'm exhausted, the amount of time that I'm laying down, I usually end up falling asleep.
Yeah. So now you're sleeping with her.
So now I'm sleeping with her and taking like 2 hour naps in the middle of the day, which I guess it could be worse, but we got 2 shows to do,
It's a lot.
How about you?
My mom rage is my son turned 4 yesterday and I threw 2 parties and trying to have your kid have a happy birthday, especially after COVID, where birthday experience was very limited. It is very emotionally, physically, spiritually taxing.
Yeah.
It is just exhausting. I wasn't even at the second party. It was just at school that I had to find like a nut-free, dairy-free tree nut. By the way, is a tree nut different than a peanut?
Yeah. Peanuts grow on the ground versus tree nuts are like nuts that grow on trees. Like walnuts, they grow on trees.
The more you know.
Speaking of trees, we're just kidding. Also, we said Cafe Mom like 32 times. So can we take a couple sips, please?
I've been drinking throughout anyway.
Also, let's look at some of these stripper names for a second.
Let's look at stripper names. And in the meantime, send us your mom rage because we'd love to hear them. Linda says she's Sable Wilson. Ooh, you're a classy broad, Linda. Cooper Timberlake. Ooh, I like that. I feel like she's that's my sister-in-law. I feel like she's stripping in like Timberlands. You know what I mean?
My mom just says that's something like a grandmother.
Like grandma.
Mine is also Cooper Timberlake. Matt Cooper Timberlake.
Yeah. So my husband, yeah, because they're sister and brother.
Yeah.
Who's this? Okay. So Jen says that her mom rage is my daughter is 13 and knows more about life than I do. Oh God, I'm so scared of that getting there.
I think
I don't want to get to that point.
I think daughters move there a little quicker.
Oh, Yvonne always coming through with the commentary.
Vixie Kennedy.
Ooh, you sound a little nasty, girl.
Oh,
Just
so
like
yeah,
a
that's
little,
like
a hair nasty.
Yes.
Woo, boy. All right. I'm ready for this.
Let's do it. So I always scroll down absentmindedly, so now I gotta find my place again. All right,
I'll
here we go.
read it. I'll intro it.
All right, here we are.
Guys, I just want to keep coming. I want to keep coming.
Keep the thunder rolling.
Yeah. Baby Nips, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Oh, are we getting a shirt rip? Yeah!
That might accidentally happen to this vintage shirt at some point.
Oh my God. I have to know, what is your what are you expensing for shirts in your business?
It's
like
one of
rip
our
away
biggest
shirts.
expenses.
Yeah, I'm sure. But
Also, look at those baby nips. The name is
They are.
correct.
this is fantastic. Jen
They're
says,
like
get it.
pennies.
Yeah.
I have the opposite. I have quite large nipples, so maybe my Thunder Bulge name would be like cherry.
Nick Jonas.
No, it's not the areola. This is the areola. It looks like pepperoni. Anyway,
In case you guys ever wanted to know what Carrie's nipples look like.
they look like little.
I mean, pepperoni is a
pretty
great
pebbles.
stripper name.
Yeah, Nick Jonas is my stripper name.
Oh man, baby Nips, will you come back again?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you in a bit. This might be the greatest idea we've ever had.
I'm like hot externally, hot internally.
It's just oof. All right, let's get right to it.
All right.
Today's guest is a light worker, a Reiki master, a past life regression guide, and an intuitive reader, which, by the way, I don't know how we just went from a male stripper to this, but we are just making it work.
Maybe you were a stripper in your past life.
I don't think I was. I did it. We went there. She recently took Carrie and I on a real trip through our past. Please welcome Becky Gonzalez. Hi, Becky.
Hello.
Hi. You are not going to have a tearaway shirt, right?
You know, I'm not going to harm anyone today, so no. I mean, I've been drinking, not that much.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everybody drank. Why not? This is how we should welcome guests all the time now.
All
right. So, Becky, we have a lot to talk about with you in a very
So many
limited time.
questions.
For everybody who we should fill you in, we have done our past life regression session with Becky. And we have some shit to fill you in on, okay? But let's get right to it. Tell the people exactly what
Who
it
aren't
is.
as obsessed with this prior, like Ashley and I.
Yes. People who may not know, it's the spirits. The spirit guides were like,
I'm ready.
Yeah.
tell us what it is you do exactly.
Okay, so I'm a Reiki master, and I love healing people. That is like my passion in life. And so one day I was told I can do past life regression from one of my guides, and I thought that's weird. So I started incorporating Reiki into my past life regression sessions. So I take people back, get them to a relaxed state where they're still in control, and we visit your past lives. Normally with me, you're either going to go to a past life that needs healing, or you're probably a light worker that needs to be awakened most of the time. So it's, something I love to do, and it's just a joy every single time, because no matter what, you're always going to get either a healing or find out like, hey, I was a light worker before. Or more importantly, sometimes we have phobias that we don't understand, and going into a past life can help us figure out what those phobias are so that we can heal from them.
I mean, I'll tell you, I learned why I have such a fear of death. I learned in my past life regression. We'll get into that.
And I also had like a little learning thing where I figured out one of my like fears. It's not a phobia so much, but like one of my like trigger fears came out. So, okay. So how did you find out that you had these abilities? I mean, you were saying that your guides came to you, but like even opening yourself up to this world of Reiki and guides, like how did you find out that this was your calling?
So I had seen a commercial on QHHT, which is the version Dolores Cannon does. But I have ADD, and there's no way I'm going to sit down and interview somebody for 2 hours before getting into the work. So I was just like, nope. The day I went to my Reiki Master course, there was a lady talking about how she wanted to do that. And I was like, huh. And then I heard her say, but I thought if I just do past life regression, it'll be easier. And I literally heard something say, you can do that, right? And it was the same voice that told me to take that Reiki course a year before. So it was just kind of like, what? So from there, I just started researching and seeing what was going to work. And here I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So this kind of leads into that, because I remember when we were doing the pre-interview, one of the things you were telling me was like how like what voice in your head is from your spirit guides, which I discovered in my session with you. Can you kind of tell the people at home who this is all totally new to, what the process is like in a past life regression session?
Sure. So I'll put you into a very, very light hypnosis, one where you're still in control. And we will go ahead and we will do a very, very, very light hypnosis technique, a couple of them. We will ask your spirit guides to be there with you on that journey, right? So while you're connecting to your spirit guides, I'm connecting to mine, and then we're working with your spirit guides to find out where you need the most help. So
yeah,
exactly. So when you're in there, you're going to notice that you're getting information, but it's different than the information you might get from your guides today, or like when you overthink something. It's like in a totally different area. Everyone's different. But for me, like when it's a spirit guide, I hear it within this area. And when it's my higher self, it's just like, boom, right here. So it's kind of
I found out it was here for me, my third eye.
Wow.
For you.
And everyone's different, but that's awesome.
I thought I felt it in my brain tumor, but I don't have a brain tumor. So we're good. All right. So sorry, inside joke if you listen to the podcast. Okay. So can you explain? So during the reading, you talked a lot about the Akashic records. And I actually know a little bit about that because I have some friends that also throughout their family lineage, they all can read Akashic records.
I did not. I was like, Becky kept mentioning the Akashic records, and I was like, is that like a place in Google? Is that like a dark web thing? What is the Akashic records?
So your
Akashic, no, please.
It's okay. So your Akashic records, it's in the ether. We connect to it by our consciousness, and it's pretty much a record of everything we do on this universe, every single person. So I like to open them before I go in to a past life reading, even though it's not necessary, but I like to work with the guides and see if there's anything I can help with, or if there's anything you need to know going in. And sometimes I just get really amazing messages from guides. So that's why I add that to the reading.
Those records must be heavy.
You're
Big,
very,
heavy book.
Right?
very heavy. So I want to tell people what my past lives are. I want you to, before you ask your question also. So my past lives, we went through 3. The first one was, I have to tell you, I saying it feel a little bit silly, but I was an Irish peasant man in like a village in Ireland. And in the past, it's I don't know what time period.
Olden times.
Yeah, I like to smell sheep. And my wife and I couldn't have children. And she died of some sickness, and I threw myself off a cliff, which I think would explain why I'm terrified of death. The second one was I was a suburban teenager in 1950s suburbs America, and that was the one where you said, yes, I see that. And I was like, this is the one we're on the same page about. Is like, it seemed like the weirdest one, right? And that was the one I found like my independence. You had asked me like to ask your spirit guides to take you back to your happiest life. And then the last one was, I was one of Henry VIII's wives, and I saw myself on the guillotine.
Again, fearing death.
Right. Yes. So I'm still trying to figure out which of Henry VIII's wives. I'm going to watch The Tudors to try and see if one feels more realistic to me. But my question is, I've had this inside joke with people where I've always been like, I think about a time period and I always wonder, was I a peasant or was I royalty? And then when it came out that I was royalty, I was like, at what point is my like conscious brain really guiding this? And at what point is it my spirit guides? Do you have some insight you can kind of offer on that?
A lot of times people will get stuck, and we'll tell them, you know what, use your imagination if you think you need to use your imagination, because it's actually going to open up that source and you'll start getting more information in. So even if you just imagine a little bit out of the realm, your lesson is still going to be there. What you went in for will still come up. Like there have been times where I'm, taking somebody through a past life and they're still a little scared. So I'll see that their spirit guides will make everything like fluffy, like it's lighter. And I'm like, okay, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to die right now. So why is it so like, but they do that to calm you down, to help you, because they want you to get to seeing the death most of the time, because it's usually related to a phobia. And they need you to see that, look, it happened. It's more factual than actually being scared. So I've noticed that a lot of people that are like really scared, their guides will kind of like fluff it up the picture a little bit more. And I'll just be like, hey, that's weird, because that's not what I'm feeling. One time I had this one lady who was a serial killer. I don't know if I talked to you guys about that.
No.
And, oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you.
I wish I was a serial killer.
Okay, I'm breaking protocol here. She told me I can talk about it, but this was insane. So I'm starting to feel like really like, what the heck is going on? Like I feel so dark and heavy. And I'm like, that's very weird. So she's like, I'm in a cave. And I'm like, okay, but it's on a beach. And she was just like, it is on a beach. Long story short, she was like, oh my gosh, I was a serial killer. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what? Well, gets worse. She was actually a serial killer that had killed little children. So, so she's in tears and I'm like, that was back then, you're safe. And she's starting to calm down, right? So I have her calm and she's understanding, like, you're right. And she has a phobia of like kids, like she'd never wanted to have kids anyhow. So she's just like calming down. So we're calming down and I'm to the point where like, we're going to heal from this past life. And so as we're healing, I start feeling a lot of young energy around me. And I'm like, oh no, please tell me the kids aren't there with her. So she's crying again. And I'm like,
this is too much for me.
What's going on?
I'm
like, what's going on?
Right up my alley back.
She was just like, the kids are around me and she's crying. And I'm like, you're okay. She's like, I know. They're telling me thank you.
Oh my.
We both were just like, ooh. And she I have never had a message make me cry like that. She was just like, the next day she was like, thank you. Funny, I told my boyfriend about it, and he asked me what I thought about
Imagine if it
kids
was
now.
a new boyfriend.
And
Honey, I know we've only been dating for a month, but I was a serial killer of children in my past. Like, should we go to bed now?
Yvonne
She
says,
will.
"Oh my god." Jen
Yes.
says, "Holy shit!"
It
Like,
was insane. And then here's the funniest part is that I normally don't have candle work when I'm doing past lives because it's always so calm. But that day I decided to light my Saint Germain candle, which is what I normally work when I'm pulling attachments from people and stuff and getting them negative vibes out. And something told me to look away, and I turned around. And when I turned back around, my candle was off, but there was no smoke. And I'm looking at it like, I know it was on. My room smells like lavender. It is not my imagination. And yeah, the candle was off. And I thought,
wow.
So somebody thank me for working with her is what I picked up right away. And
Well, I thank you for working with her.
Yeah,
Lord,
that's right up. Ooh,
But see, there's always a healing that has to happen. And for those people that say, I've tried to do this on my own, it doesn't work, it normally means that you might need a guide because there's a healing that needs to happen. Or there might be something a little off the charts like this one where you're going to need somebody to guide you and help you through it.
Yeah, it's just like a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So in my past lives, the first one was we were in like, not medieval times, but like Game of Thronesy, and I was
that's how my Irish one was.
I was walking into like an outdoor market with like a pole and two big buckets hanging from it, and I was like going into the marketplace and like selling my wares or whatever. And then when I came back home, I had a family, but the family wasn't mine. It was like they let me live with them, and it came out that I had powers. And because I had powers, my family abandoned me, and they let me. This other family,
like an X-Men,
let me live with them. I guess I didn't even think that they let me live with them as long as I didn't like use my powers. But I was okay with not using them because I was in this happy family, and I just died kind of like knowing that I wasn't poor because I had these powers, but I was happy to live this kind of like humble life to be with this family. Did you just see a spirit?
I thought I saw an orb, but it was a dust thing. Continue.
And I died like peacefully with that family, feeling like very embraced. In all of them, I kind of had powers in all of them.
Well, you were a healer. She says that a lot of people end up being healers.
And then in the second one, this one was really weird. And this gave me like a lot of clarity, actually. I was like in a white room, and I was an entity that was maybe more male than female, but I wasn't really a person. And I was healing people from afar. Like the people didn't even know. I was like reaching out in this like white room and just like taking care of people's problems. And she asked me if I have trouble sleeping, or maybe I was doing it in my sleep. Not if I had trouble sleeping. She asked if maybe I was doing that while I was sleeping. And I have always had extremely vivid dreams, even from a kid. My mom knows this, like crazy dreams. Often psychic stuff comes to me in dreams, and I call people and I reach out. And so she said that's the manifestation of me doing that now, sort of in my dreams. And then I was in Greek or Roman times, like a, wearing like a toga. I think I was a man in this one. I can't remember. I think I was a man. I was like tending a garden where I made like tinctures, like healing healers. And I could transmute myself and like alchemize myself with animals. Like I could talk to animals and they would help me work this kind of, it was like a weird, like communing with animals and using these herbs and nature to heal people. And then my final one was I was a little baby that didn't live very long. And I was like and that one made me really cry. I was only in this world for a very short period of time. And I didn't really feel like,
fulfilled?
What it made me feel like was like, I have a really, like, I just was like it was almost like I was a baby, but I was like an untethered soul or something. Like I didn't have my like place. I was just there for a short period of time and then I went. And I've had like a lot of fear of abandonment in my life. And that was what that felt like to me. That was like, it was like healing. I can't really put words to it, but it was like, oh, that's why I feel like like I don't belong.
Yeah.
Like, because I've always felt like I really don't belong anywhere. And that being a baby like that, it's like I didn't belong to anyone. I was just alive for a very short period of time and I didn't really belong to anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think that's why I feel like even when I'm loved by everyone, I feel like I don't belong. It was fascinating.
And Dahlia says, Becky, your aura is insane. So pretty. I had to share that with you.
But my question is like, I'm actually not a very visual person. I went to acting school and they'd always be like, use your imagination. I'd be like, I can't visualize stuff in my head, even though I'm like creative. So I was really torn in my session at first because you would say, imagine this, imagine that. And so I was like really trying to force myself, as I do lots of times when people ask me to imagine stuff. And I was like, oh, pick something and just think about it. So I'd be like, it looks like this. And I would just randomly pick something. And so I was wondering, like, I kept wondering if what I came up with was me forcing a thing. But you kind of answered that with Ashley when you said, sometimes you just make something up. Was like, am I faking it? Like, is this just me faking it? Like, can you tell when someone's faking it?
For me, it's more of you're filling in the dots. You're not really faking it. There's just some information you're not receiving because your guides think you don't need that much information. And then we as people who have a hard time visualizing, we want to see more because we want it to make sense. Yeah. So that's where that little push comes in. But a lot of times we have to remember that some details aren't important, especially when your guides are on a mission. I actually had one client who we had a session a few weeks ago, and her grandmother was her spirit guide in this, her past lives. And I was just like, can I do anything for you guys? Because they were just like leading their own. And I was just like, well, I'm still here, just so you know. But it was so awesome to have her grandmother come through and give her all this information. And when she checked back, it was kind of cool because she was like, oh my God, I confirmed a lot of information that my grandmother had given me. You know, her grandmother had said that, you know, when they came to this country, they kind of tried to hold back on the stuff they did back in Mexico because, you know, and so, you know, to see that a lot of that stuff was confirmed was kind of awesome. But yeah, you'd be surprised who comes through as your guide. I've had quite a few who they find out that somebody they have lost and loved, or maybe like their babies and, you know, grandma really liked her, so she came back to guide you. Happens a lot.
I felt like my wife who died of a disease, I thought that was my husband now. And I started crying during the session because I was like, oh, this is all the confirmation that I've always thought we're soulmates. And this is kind of that confirmation to me. It just felt very tragic. And I felt very, like, before I saw her die, I felt very much in love. And like, this was my person.
Well, Matt, I'm sorry you were barren and you couldn't have kids. That's why Ashley threw herself.
I'm glad it was him. Better him than me. So we are running out of time, but I have two questions that I want to ask you. Sure. You pick what you want to ask, but so two questions left. Okay. But the one that I really want to ask is, there is this, you know, Carrie and I go really deep into TikTok K-holes, and we have podcast episodes where we talk about TikTok. And one of the things I've noticed, somehow we are very much in our algorithm, which is how we found you. We get a lot of spiritual TikTok, a lot of witch talk. And something that I'm seeing talked about a lot is that something big is going to happen. Something big is about to happen.
Spiritual awakening.
Right. Kind of. Well, sometimes they say it and it sounds like the end of the world is coming. And sometimes they say it and it's just like the collective consciousness is awakening. Do you have any insight about that for those of us who are horribly terrified, like me?
Well, I guess I won't be giving you guys my psychic premonition today. Alrighty then.
Please feel free to talk.
A lot of
leading into the second question. Do you have any messages for us and the people at home?
No.
I'm like, no. You know, there is going to be a shift, and the shift is happening because there's a lot of people that are worried and nervous. So to kind of offset, we're going to see a lot of healers come out into the light and just start using their gifts. You know, it's push or shove. You know, I owe you an energy bath. I didn't forget it. It was actually, I laughed because when your guides told me that, I was like, I was just given a message about a way to do something. And it's like, okay, all right, there was my confirmation.
I had
But
that one broy guide who was like, yeah, dude. My one guide was like a broy dude.
he really was. He was so young and so like, yeah, that was
He's like,
interesting.
duh. Yeah.
But don't fear. There's a lot of stuff coming up, but that kind of fear doesn't get us anywhere. It really doesn't. So that's why, there's been a lot of things like from COVID. I could tell you what was going to happen as it happened. But I personally don't like to give out that kind of negative information because I feel like it's fear mongering.
Yes.
And that's not right. I mean, I know I could get a lot of subscribers if I started giving them my premonitions, but they haven't been very good ones. Like they're not anything I'm looking forward to other than seeing all these light workers emerge from this darkness. And, I'm excited. I teach Reiki often and I just love bringing in light workers. But we're going to be needing them pretty soon.
Is good going to prevail?
It's gonna take a bit, but we're gonna see a good shift.
Don't ask what you don't want to hear.
That was not the answer I was
Don't
hoping
hear.
for. Okay, your question.
Can you past life regress yourself, or do you
I've
need
done
somebody else? Like
No,
you do,
I've done
okay?
it.
Because
I've
my
done
my dad like is a hypnotist, and it always you can hypnotize yourself, but it always works better when somebody else does.
It does. He's absolutely right. I think because we do it, we kind of tend to look too deep into it and wonder. So it's kind of better to have someone else just take over and do it for you.
Becky, this has been
This, I mean, I feel
you
like
have
we need to.
fulfilled dreams of Ashley's and ours.
Yeah, I feel like firstly,
Literally
Becky
and
told me
figuratively.
during my session, she was like, "We could sense you were done." Like at 3, I was like in my mind, I was like, "I think I'm done with this. This has been a lot. Like I'm really enjoying this, but it's just like it's physically kind of taxing." And she was like, "I could sense that you were done with this." So we have to revisit. Thank you, because you are just so insightful and so filled with knowledge, and it's such a pleasure. And,
And it
it's
was
such a
not
beautiful
a scary
soul.
experience, guys. Like I
No.
saw someone say it was not. It was
No.
super relaxing. It was really awesome. Like I highly recommend it. Like among all the self-care therapies we do, this is just another one of those things to help you.
Also, I like my Lexapro, but other than that,
things to let you go deeper within.
yes, yeah. So Becky, tell the people where they can find you, how they can follow you, because you have so much to teach and say to the world.
Right. I'm at 304 Becky on Instagram or TikTok or 304Becky@gmail.com. If you need to find me, I'm there. And yes, I answer my requests, all of them.
And yes, you do. You do. You're very good at it. That's how we got in touch. And you do past life regression sessions. You do Reiki master sessions. You do all kinds of anything else you want to tell people that you do so they can reach out.
Those are my favorite. I do tarot, but nowadays everybody just wants to know about their
Yes.
love life. And it's just like, stop, heal yourself, feel better about your life, and everything will fall into place.
Becky, will you join us once again?
Absolutely. And next
We
time
would
we're doing a
love that.
giveaway. That's what we're going to
Yes,
Yes!
We will have you back.
Do you
on.
want to do one? Do you want to do a random one right now?
do. Do it.
Oh my God. Let's listen. We had a lot of good commentary. We had people saying they have chills. This is interesting. Can you see the comments? Pick somebody.
I can't. So I'm going to let you guys just take a deep
Pick
breath.
someone.
Oh, I always pick my brush strap's falling off too. Terrible.
Do you know Dahlia?
Ortiz? Yes.
Ugh, Dahlia. How about Jen De La Fuente?
No.
Jen, you are our winner. What is she winning, Becky?
She can do a Reiki session or she can do a past life.
Jen, send us an email. Hello@Momtourage Podcast. We will hook you up, girl. Becky, that was fun. See, you never know what's going to happen on this show.
I know. I love it. And you guys got me to open up a new bottle of New Age that I have to finish. I have to finish. Heaven forbid I put that away, right? That's
Don't
Well,
do that.
tell one of your past your spirit guides to help you not have a hangover. That's what I'm going to tell my
My-
spirit.
honestly,
guides.
I'll give myself Reiki. I'll wake up
Reiki.
fine.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Becky, we will see you soon. Jen, don't
All
forget to email us. Thank you so much.
Bye.
You're welcome.
I love
Oh my god.
Okay, that serial killer story was fucking insane.
That was a mic dropper. I was like, Becky holding out.
She
with
had
the
told me a
knowledge.
story about aliens and mermaids, and I was prepared for her
I
to
didn't
tell
get
that
any
story.
stories.
And she blew me away. All right. Guys, that was intense in the best way
Almost done my
possible.
drink.
So I think it's time to enjoy visually once
Ooh.
again.
I feel a storm coming.
A Thunder Bulge
Oh, I
storm.
had a thunderstorm. Why am I southern already? of a sudden.
From,
Oh, you thunderstorm.
from Thunder Bulge, please welcome back Baby Nips.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, Baby
Oh,
Nips.
hi.
We want you to be past life regressed. Who were you?
Oh, I feel like I was a bottle of coconut oil.
Yes.
And a tube sock. I feel like you and Becky somehow need to hook up. I don't know what magic you guys can create together, but somehow
that was really interesting. It was super cool.
it was so. And you guys are both West Coast, so you know all that new agey stuff. Do you probably have crystals?
I don't actually, but I do have a love stone that somebody gave me.
Becky, you can't see Becky, but she's clapping on the stream right now. I just want to remind everybody before we move on, we have put a link to join us on the stream in the comments. It's StreamYard.com/a bunch of gibberish. Find our comment, come join us if you want a chance to win a virtual lap dance. All right. So, Baby Nips, tell the ladies and gentlemen just a little bit about you.
Yeah, sure. So, my real name is Baby Nips.
My God-given name.
Yeah. I come from a cloud. I was born in a storm. My background is in improv, and I started this show while I was living in Chicago, actually. The idea came when I was living in Chicago, working as a shot boy at the Kit Kat Supper Club and Lounge.
I was a shot girl as well, so I know that life. I know that shot person life.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Okay, so really what we want to know is, do you notice a difference of an audience of regular women versus an audience of moms who are obviously not regular?
Right. Well, I think the most interesting thing is that I noticed a wide variety of women in the show and men too. Our show is super approachable, and it creates a really fun environment. So it just naturally brings a lot of people of different ages, backgrounds, and I think that's the coolest thing. Like I've had people bring their moms, like sons bring their moms. I've had daughters bring their moms. I have.
Mom, this is what I'm getting you for your birthday, which is at the end of the month.
We did a bachelorette show at a hotel once, and we had the mother and two aunts, which was great as well. And it was the first time that they were at a strip show, and they had a blast.
This is amazing.
That's
My mom's
awesome.
blushing. Also, Sarah Fuller, the lady who gifted me with this shirt, who lives in Chicago, knows the Kit Kat Club.
Oh,
She's
nice.
on stream.
All right. So, Baby Nips, are you up for playing some games?
Oh, hell yeah. I love some games. I love some sexy
That's right,
games.
that's
Yeah. I feel like you need some help.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a surprise. You told me that we were going to play some games. So I had to call a good friend of mine. So I'd like to invite him. And please welcome DJ Brittany, everybody.
Oh, yeah. It's DJ Brittany. I'm here. That's right. It's time to play some games. Yeah, don't adjust your computers. That's right. This eggplant is talking to you. The emojis have come to life. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Don't
God,
you
DJ
worry.
Brittany.
Yeah, that's right. That's me, DJ Brittany. In a past life, I was a carrot and a clam, so I understand everything about everything. Oh, baby.
Oh my God, DJ Brittany, you are the best.
That's right.
All right.
We're gonna play some sexy games. This game is called Sex is Like, and so it's a pun game. So I want to invite Ash and Carrie. You can play along with us as well, and then also in that crowd, in that audience. I want to know, we're going to ask for some suggestions. So you've been great about putting these suggestions in the comments and all that. So we're going to ask you for specific things, and then we're going to tell you what sex is like using that suggestion. So, for example, if somebody said hammer, I might say sex is like a hammer. You're gonna get nailed. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're gonna get nailed. That's right. It's a pun. It's a pun. Very good. So in that comment section, if we could just start getting some suggestions rolling, like how about some things like what's something you might find in your house, like in your kitchen or
Vacuum
something.
cleaner.
Ooh, vacuum cleaner's good. Vacuum cleaner's good. Let's start off with vacuum cleaner, and then we'll see what we get in the comments as well.
Right.
So sex with me is like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, yeah. Sex with me is like a vacuum cleaner. I know how to take care of the carpet.
This is like a vacuum cleaner because it's gonna suck.
That's right. That's right.
Oh my God.
Sex with me is like a vacuum cleaner. Sex with me is like a vacuum cleaner. You're going to have to clean the hose. Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm seeing in the comments.
Like
go ahead.
Cleaner. At least once, you're going to have to turn it upside down and take a look inside.
That's great.
The air horn is really what makes it. I mean, this is all great, but the
no, that's right. No, that's it's the key to being fun is air horns, of course.
Our Gelman, my husband, who is our director, he said, sex with me is like a vacuum cleaner. You're going to find lots of hair stuck around the hole in the back.
That's pretty good. All right, let's do. I'm seeing in the comments. Let's do blender. I like blender. That's a good one. And let's keep those comments rolling. What about things you might find in your attic or your car, or we could take occupations as well. But we'll do blender right now. Sex with me is like a blender.
Sex with me is like a blender. It's gonna happen on your kitchen counter.
Can I go?
Yes.
Of course.
Sex with me is like a blender. You're gonna get all fucked up.
That's right. All right. Sex with me is like a blender. You're gonna have some chunks in there. There's gonna be some chunks in there.
Do you have one, Carrie?
Sex with me is like a blender. You only use it every once in a while.
That's right. That's right. Sex with me
is like a blender. You use it every morning.
There you go. Very good. Sex with me is like a blender. It's my favorite wedding present. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I got air fryer. I like air fryer. How about air fryer?
Oh, sex with me is like air fryer. You can pick it up at Target.
Sex with me is like an air fryer. It's big in the South. I don't know what that
No. That's good. That's good. I like it.
Mine are all terrible. Sex with me is like an air fryer. You don't know how to use it.
Look, I'm as red as my shirt.
Oh my God.
Oh dear, you've got the vapors.
Guys, don't forget to leave comments and participate in this game because it's just the more random, the better it is.
Let's try to get an occupation. I like occupations. Maybe we can close it out on
serial killer.
Oh, sure, serial killer. Let's see. That's an occupation. We all apply to be serial killers.
Right? Yeah.
Sex with me is like a serial killer. Sex with me is like a serial killer. I got a body count.
Sex with me is like a serial killer. It inspires hundreds of podcasts.
That was great.
Sex with me is like a serial killer. It happens in the woods.
Sex with me is like a serial killer. All the neighbors said I was quiet and nice.
What about a taxidermist?
Oh, that's good. Taxidermist. Very good.
Sex with me is like a taxidermist. I like to get stuffed.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of fanning myself with my eyebrow.
Sex with me is like a taxidermist. I'm gonna pin you against the wall.
That's very good. I like that a lot.
That little sheller.
Sex with me is like a taxidermist. It's creepy.
Oh my god, this is great.
All right,
should
let's end it on stand-up comedian. I like stand-up comedian. Sex with me is like a stand-up comedian.
Sex with me is like a stand-up comedian. You're gonna invite your friends to watch.
Very good. That's sex is like. That's very good. All right, I think we want to play one more game if we can. And for this game, we're going to need somebody from the audience to come up and join Baby Nips to help Baby Nips out.
I think we're going to add Becky. How do you guys feel about adding Becky?
Let's get Becky in
ready
here.
for this, girl?
She took like a big drink of it.
Yeah, she's like, hang on, I need some more new age in my body.
That
Let's
new
get this
age.
going. All right, Becky. Okay, so Becky, this is how this is going to work. Baby Nips, excuse me, Baby Nips. Whoa. Almost pulled the curtain back to let them know that you're a real person. Baby
You're more than
Nips.
just your baby nips.
You are so much more than just your baby. Not much more, but you are so much more than just your baby nips. All right, Becky, Baby Nips is going to write a very, very sexy love letter. That's right. He's writing a very sexy love letter. And in the middle of him writing this sexy love letter, he's going to ask basically for a suggestion. So it's kind of like a Mad Lib. You're going to fill in some parts whenever Baby Nips does this. Baby Nips, how are you going to hesitate to ask for a thing? Great. I like that. Yes, good. Good. Blank stares. Blank stares. So whenever Baby Nips looks dead behind the eyes, you know that you have to fill in the words. No, Baby Nips is going to extend his hand toward the camera, just like that, just like you see. Yes, Becky, question down in the front. Yes. Do you have a question, Becky?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right, good. I mean, do you have a question other than what the hell is an eggplant talking to you for? I mean, that would be the question that I would ask, but no big deal. All right. So let's see. Baby Nips, you're going to write a very sexy letter. Becky, you're going to help him out. Here we go. This is sexy letter.
Can I get a location?
Of course. Let's get it. Like, Carrie, where is Baby Nips right now?
Ibiza.
Oh, Ibiza. That's right. You're in Ibiza. You're so European. You've got the hair for Ibiza.
Mhm. Ibiza, yes. All right, let's count this down. That's a very sexy from 5.
Yes, very sexy from 5. Here we go. This starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My love, I yearn for you. I think about you. I feel you. But I'm here in Ibiza. I feel like I think about the last time we were together when we had dinner at that famous restaurant. It was your favorite. It was
The Spaghetti Factory.
the Spaghetti Factory. Yes, I could not stop watching you eat the spaghetti. The sauce, it was filled with passion and
Sex in the bathroom.
yes. As soon as I took one step, I said, sex in the bathroom right now. I don't care if it's public restrooms, because you told me.
Now or never, baby.
I love that about you. It's either now or never. You're so direct. I don't know why I went to Ibiza. I don't know why I left you.
Like that accent creeping in.
I am nothing here with you. I am just here, sitting on a
Pile of socks.
pile of socks. And you know how socks gets to me. I hate socks. I wish they were your socks. You know, I love your feet. They remind me of a fresh bag of
Candies.
yes. Candies with whipped cream and
Sprinkles all over, baby.
oh yeah. And there was more.
Always more.
Oh yeah. Yes, so many ingredients: whipped cream, sprinkles, nuts, fudge, chocolate, syrup, honey. Oh my God! Give me the spoon. Give me the spoon. Where are you? Tell me. What was it that you told me in the heat of passion at SpaghettiOs? Huh?
Don't
I'm
forget
sorry,
the
Spaghetti
safe word.
Factory.
Don't forget the safe word.
Ah.
Meatballs.
There, don't forget the safe word. It's meatballs. It's always meatballs. Very
Oh
good.
my God, guys.
Almost had an asthma attack there.
That was the kind of laughter where I'm like, I'm gonna need Botox, and like my stomach hurts.
Look how sweaty I am. Oh my God, guys.
Baby Nips usually has a non-specific European accent, and that's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I call that a Roman accent.
Yeah, a very Roman accent. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Thank you so much, Becky, for playing. So good.
Becky,
Oh my God.
what a sport! What
I
a
will
sport!
never
Anytime.
eat spaghetti again the same way.
Oh my
No.
God. People are saying they're crying. Everything hurts from laughing. That was so enjoyable. Oh man, DJ Brittany. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you. Oh, thanks very much. I just do what I can. Just an eggplant in the world trying to make it work. You know what I mean?
Oh, you make it work. You do much more than that. All right,
Oh, I
DJ
make it
Brittany.
work. I make it work all right.
That's right. Yeah, you do. But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you, DJ Brittany. So I think you have a date with another vegetable.
Yeah, you know it. I got my eye on a kumquat. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much, DJ Brittany. I sincerely hope we meet again.
I hope so too. Thanks everybody, and thanks
Maybe
for
in a
having us.
rollatini. I'll see you later.
That's right. See you later.
Oh my goodness. All right. Listen, I don't think anyone understood how to get to the StreamYard. So guess what, Becky? You just won.
A virtual lap dance.
Are you ready for this? I'm going to switch these positions because I feel like we need you to be as close to him as humanly possible.
I don't think I can take it.
Oh my God. Baby Nips.
You see
you
that
ready?
chair right there? That's your lucky spot. I want you to imagine that, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, take it away.
Woo. Oh, yeah. Woo.
Oh,
All right. Hands on. All right.
Fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. It's a Thunderbolt.
They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but I think it did.
I think tonight it struck 3 times. Wow. Oh, what a joy. Becky, how you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling great.
How are the spirit guides, girl? Did they like that too?
They're just like, party.
Yeah. Same.
I'll be doing channeled readings on Instagram if you want to follow, because that's what happens after alcohol.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Becky. We'll see you around, okay? Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Thunderbolt. Oh, my God. Matt, you do it. I'm sorry. Oh,
Thunder Bulge.
Baby Nips. I'm so shook to my core. I don't even know what to do. That was you
Thoroughly.
surpassed everything I had hoped and
oh, you're
dreamt
so
of.
sweet. Thank you.
Thunder usually only happens when it's raining, but here it happened with your little
When you're
nips.
dry?
Your little nips.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right. Oh my God. All right. Listen, tell the people where they can find you. Tell them all your offerings, because I don't know how they don't want to follow you after this.
Of course. Well, you can check out our website. We're based in LA, and we do shows and private events all over Southern California. You can also check out our website. We do offer a special dessert delivery. You can find out more information on the website for that. But basically, you can send us to a person's door, and we could drop off a sexy dessert and a live performance right then and there. And then stay tuned. We're in the process of finding a new venue to start our shows back up. Sadly, our old venue officially closed from COVID. So, but you can sign up on our email list and find out where our next shows will be.
Amazing. You, a king. I said it earlier, a king.
You are a king.
I just want you guys to know we have people saying standing ovation to the eggplant. Best show ever. You guys were everything. So thank you so much. Ladies, don't forget.
Send him some love.
Send him some love. Virtual tip jar. And God, let's do this again.
Yeah,
I already know who I'm sending a dick cake pop to in LA.
Yeah,
I will be hitting
He's
you up
a
for that.
baker too, guys.
Yeah, I'm Baker.
Thank you so much, Baby Nips. You're
Yay.
wonderful.
Thank you.
This is a blast.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you
Bye.
soon.
I haven't laughed.
I mean, I
That
haven't had Botox yet, but I might
doozy.
need it.
Oh my
that.
God, that was so good. I sweat off my lipstick. My shirt busted off. I lost rhinestones. What more do we want?
All right, listen, we're running behind, so let's just get to
Hashtag
hashtag
swag
swag bag. This was a jam-packed party of a show.
I can't feel my legs. That's how jam-packed it was.
I'm going to go first. So
All right.
I have to stand up. Okay, this is, you know what I'm going to do. How's this?
Good.
Too much?
Oh.
Too much? Can you get the full scope of this skirt?
Ruching.
There's ruching. It goes up and down. What you don't know is this is a maternity skirt. Can you believe it? This skirt. I know.
Which also means that you can eat a Chipotle burrito before the show, which is what
I
Ashley did. Yeah. Room
This
for Chipotle. They're not a sponsor, but do the right thing, Chipotle.
Do
Reach
the
out.
right thing, Chipotle. This is from Stowaway Collection. A good friend of mine actually owes this, Stephanie Maganelli. She and her mother are the mother-daughter duo that own it, which I think is the
So
sweetest, cutest thing in the
It's
entire
like what
world.
we want to do with our moms.
Yeah, pretty much. This is called the over-under maternity skirt in leopard. And you can wear this very, very pregnant. You can wear it after a Chipotle burrito, not pregnant. It is so, so cute. I got a little...
Looks like if you wear it, you might get yourself pregnant. That's how good it looks.
And I got a little intel that they have like a neon hint snake print coming out, and it's
Ooh.
real cute. You can scan that QR code to go right to it. All the pieces are designed to take you from day to night. They are all made in the US of A.
You may have seen this on the musician Halsey.
Yes, the very pregnant Halsey, who is making a motherhood statement in her pregnancy, was seen in this skirt recently. And our dear friends at Stowaway are offering our viewers 30%.
That's a lot of percent.
That is a really good discount. All you have to do is enter Momtourage 30. So scan that QR code. It'll take you right to this skirt. Momtourage 30 is your coupon code. Carrie?
All right. Because I am a voracious reader, Ash is going to make fun of me so bad. It's
so
this
hard.
book, The Hidden Life of Trees. Okay, so Ashley. Okay, so I moved to the suburbs. I've always liked nature, guys. I was an alchemist. I make tinctures in my past life. This is a book about how trees communicate and have feelings. And it's one of the most beautiful books I've ever read about like how trees are really very much like humans. And it makes you think. Ashley's like, this is it.
I mean, I believe it.
It's
just
so
like
beautiful.
It's
It makes you think about nature in a completely different way, that people should be treating nature this way anyway.
This reminds me of the time I was an extra on a Bud Light commercial, and this guy, this guy was like, "Did you know that vegetables scream when you cut them?" And I was like, "I gotta go. I gotta walk away from this conversation."
It's such a beautiful book, and it makes you just like I don't know. I'm embracing a slower lifestyle. I just really like this book, guys. The Secret Hidden Life of Trees, not secret. Hidden Life of Trees.
And guess what? There's a QR code. It'll take you right to the Amazon link. Do it.
Trees have feelings, guys. They live in families.
Oh my God. What a fantastic first show back. Wasn't that the best?
I don't even know. We're gonna top this?
It touched on everything. It touched on our like spiritual journey we're both on. You've been on. I'm recently
it
on.
Touched on thunder.
It touched on dicks. Like it is just what a blast. So thank you to our guest Becky Rodriguez and to Baby Nips and DJ Brittany from Thunder Bulge. We will be back in 2 weeks. July 29th with fashion stylist Sarah Clary. If you've watched,
she's been obsessed with this trick for a long time.
This is like a big deal for me.
Big deal.
If you watch
what
Stylish,
are you gonna wear?
I don't know. I can't right now. It's too much. But if you watch Stylish on HBO Max, the Jenna Lyons show, she was one of Jenna Lyons' like girl. You know, she had the guy and the girl. She was the girl. And we're gonna have Claire and Ashley from Celebrity Memoir Book Club talking about their favorite celebrity memoirs.
Thank you guys for watching. We're so glad to be back after this hiatus. And thank you to Cafe Mom for being just like a bra, supporting these two old titties.
These two hangy titties. We love you.
Bye.
Okay, that's our show today, folks. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Please do not forget to rate, review, and follow. We are out here on our own, and these things really, really matter.
We want to hear from you. Tell us what you want to see. Email us at hello@momtouragepodcast.com.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Momtourage Podcast to hang out with us all week long.
We are here for you. You are not alone. We got you. So go ahead, girl. Know this posse is behind you and go slay. Momtourage is presented in partnership with Cafe Mom. Written and produced by Ashley Heron-Smith and Carrie Sotero. Directed by Matthew Heron-Smith. Our theme song, MILF, is by the band Mama Drama. You can find them on Instagram at Mama Drama Band or mamadramaband.com.